Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill. Today is a very special day, fellas. Today we are going to check games which are 1 in million. They are rare to the maximum because we are going to check out the games when people are awarded with Rarest medal. This medal is given for 14 kills, and you know how many games we had in 2023 who achieved this type of score? 8. And we are taking the 3 games of those. So we will start everything easy. Tier 5, after that tier 6, after that tier 9. So we are going to react together. I haven't checked out how the game is looking like to pretty much make it interesting to myself, and this is going to be absolutely glorious, and it is going to be absolutely amazing. And also, fellas, what I want to talk more before we are going to jump into the action is Waterdrop. Waterdrop is my sponsor on the Twitch, right? So I'm getting paid by them to promote the product on Twitch. I'm not going to get a single penny for mentioning them in the YouTube, and pretty much they are running the Black Friday sale, or I supposed to say Black Friday sale, however you would call this. What are the water drops? Water drops is pretty much the tabs which you are putting into the water, and that's how you are enjoying your water more and obviously can drink significantly more of it. Plus on top of that there is nice bottles overall, all sorts of designs, speaking from the thermos or not thermos, the glass bottles, the bloody vases and whatnot. As an example like this, and obviously I am drinking from this myself, from the one size, from the 1 liter to 600 milliliters. You know, you get the point what I'm saying, right? Feel free to check them out because I have a discount for you. If you will use this code SKILL, you are going to get extra 10% discount with black market offers as well, right? And for me, it costs nothing to share that with you. And I know that people on the Twitch, they tested the things out, they are enjoying it, so you can do that as well, right? I think the Black Friday sale will be from November 19th to the end of the November or something like this, or early start of the December, so use it. Maybe you are going to take Advent calendar or something, right? And I drink it daily. Anyways, that's not the point, you know? And once again, I just want to be transparent with you fellas. I do not get paid by sales. I do not get paid for promoting it on the YouTube. I am doing that from my heart in a way, right? I would like to save. Maybe you will save it as well, right? Anyways, that being said, let's go straight into the YouTube video and let's enjoy 14 kill rounds. Let's go. Okay, fellas, let's start our journey with Panzer KV1, shall we? This vehicle was on sale in the loot boxes, and it happened to be that gentleman named Der Roller Barnes. He had an amazing game back in 2023, 2nd month, 5th day. In fact, 3 o'clock during the daytime. Let's see how the things are going to look like. We know one thing, that he's going to get a lot of kills and that he's going to show the dominance left, right and center. And now just to let you know how lucky you need to be to get 14 kills. Your team needs to be disgusting. Your team needs to be absolutely useless. Enemy team cannot be too good, they cannot know how to penetrate you easily, because otherwise you are going to be slaughtered, right? So you cannot get easily penetrated by the enemies. So pretty much both of the teams needs to be bad, and you need to be that Superman who is taking the balls in his hand and who is showing the dominance. And usually the situation will happen whenever you are top tier, because you simply have better tank, which we can see in this kind of situation, right? So battle is happening in White Park, standard battle, tier 5, tier 4 matchmaking. Let's see what our hero of the day is going to do. I know the score, how the things will go, you know the kills, so this is going to be an interesting one. All in all, looking into all of this, fellas, think about the 14 kill part, okay, for a second. It's enough for 2 out of 15 guys in your team to take 1 kill each. It is madness how lucky that is. And this is the very first kill, fellas. That looks great, absolutely amazing. I would instantly say he's going to be successful. What do you think about that? I mean, 14 kills guaranteed, right? I do not really think so. Meanwhile, T6 is going through the open field. And by the way, this Panzer KV-1 is pretty much worse version of the typical USSR KV-1, at least from what I've seen and from how many games I have played, right? Beautiful. Can he eliminate this guy? Not yet. Maybe he will do that later on. And one thing what I can see from this guy's side is hesitation. Do you see the hesitation to make pressure in front? Look at this KV-1, fellas, the hero of the day KV-1. He pushed towards the enemy side and he's getting slaughtered by pretty much all the guns. That's what I'm saying, that you cannot have the best team ever. And I think that KV-1 definitely qualifies for not being the best teammate ever, right? And that is not a bad thing. That is absolutely amazing and that is absolutely incredible. Meanwhile, quite smart move from them. From Reroller to wait until Mr. VK will push in front, and after that, obviously, you can use this opportunity to slap the living crap out of the enemies. Did you notice that? Oi, Experimental still has the derb gun here. Yeah, like I said a bit, this game was played in the start of this year. Absolutely madness, fellas. Absolutely madness. I do not know what enemies are thinking or what enemies are doing, but clearly we can say that they are not really penetrating our hero of the day. What do you think about that? The score is 3-7. Meanwhile, this Strv is getting flanked and probably he's getting rammed. Oh yes, indeed he does. And look at this beauty. Meanwhile, there is annoying poodle in the back. He's called Lux, and there is Arta even making pressure. Look into the minimap. Arta missed. Okay, Arta thought, guys, don't worry, I will show the dominance. Meanwhile, Arta managed to miss to this extent, but once again, that is completely fine. Meanwhile, the enemy KV-1 is trying to show the dominance against the German counterpart, but he is failing a bit. I have a feeling that he doesn't shoot the gold, and oh boy, he is burning. Meanwhile, if you would pay attention at this situation currently, this gentleman with a Panzer, right, he needs to get every and each kill. Because if he is not going to destroy everyone, this is going to be game over. And pay attention at this. Lux is being chased by ELC MX. KV-1S is defending against the Beta 7, Leo, Stug, or whatever that is. You see what I'm saying? How lucky of the game you need to have in order to get 14 kills medal, which is called Raseini. It is absolutely disgusting. Meanwhile, look at this Beta 7. Beta 7 with 1 hit points. He's coming closer and he's saying, hey, my man, I hear that you are hunting the Raseini medal. Don't worry, I'm getting there. I am almost there, my man. Love me, please. Auto aim 9 in the face. I mean, he literally came to share the medal, fellas. That's what I am saying. And looking into this game, this is extremely lucky. I'm not saying that this gentleman is playing bad, absolutely not. Obviously, he's meeting the newer players in the game by any shape or any form, right? And it happened to be that he is slapping all of them, and that is completely fine. That's World of Tanks, you know? Remember yourself, whenever you got your very first tier 5, was it Chaffee, was it KV-1, or was it something else? You was getting slapped as well, you know? And now whenever you are a bit more experienced player, you are thinking, oh boy, you're enjoying yourself, right, by slapping others. Meanwhile, the hardest part of the game, Mr. Leopard through the middle of the field with his 360 alpha damage clip. And you know what? Panzer is doing the right thing over there. Panzer is just making as much pressure as he physically and possibly can. And 3 guys are capping the base, fellas. I repeat, 3 guys are capping the base. And you know what? He is not planning to stop. He has only 5 gold shells left. And enemies have more hit points than he does. But luckily for him, that KV-1 Sahi doesn't shoot the gold. And Stug has extremely good penetration. 4 seconds and they will cap the base. And he is getting the reset. it. Beautiful reset over there, and pay attention how he's shooting the different tanks. And the main reason why he's shooting the different tanks is to decap the base. That was very, very accurate auto-aim. That was absolutely insanity. Absolutely, it was quite crazy, to be completely honest with you, but that was, he managed to tag him, I would say, and this is how he is getting 14 kills. This is insanity, fellas. This is insanity. You know what I am going to have? I'm going to have a dream after me recording this, and I will think, I hope I would be that good to get such a beautiful round myself one day. And obviously, everyone is dreaming about this medal. You can say whatever you want. Look at this beauty. Der Roller Barnes. Van Ham, fellas. Solid Ace, Rassania Heroes Medal, Cool Headed, Defender, Nidance Medal, High Caliber, Steel Wall, Top Gun. Yeah, casual 2.7 base experience, 5.3 thousand damage in the tier 5, and he made quite a bit of profits, although most of the profits, I would say, came from the mission. Nevertheless, absolutely glorious game, and it was a solid performance, fellas. We are just farming up. Now we are going to go up the tier, and we are going to go with a tier 6, and after that we are going with a tier 9. Let's do this. Okay, fellas, round number 2. Let's make minimap bigger, and let's enjoy Don't Worry Darling gameplay. Don't Worry Darling instantly loads the gold, and Don't Worry Darling is going straight towards the cap, probably. Or maybe to banana. Soon we will figure this out. Pay attention into matchmaking. Once again, the same situation. The guy is obviously higher tier for obvious reasons. To even hit 14 tanks in the game is already very, very impressive. To kill 14 tanks, it is nuts. Plus, on top of that, I really want to say his commentary about this game. Fellas, there is one word which this gentleman said. Nice. That's all he have said, fellas. That's all description of this game. And you know what? I do not blame him. I literally do not blame him, fellas, for that. Also, I have a feeling he knows what he is doing. He is instantly side-scrapping. He is spamming gold, right? Which is, once again, some of you would look into this as a sin. Some of you would think, okay, fair enough, the guy is just trying to get as much benefits for himself as possible, right? Not a big deal. So it's up to you how you are going to judge this. We are pretty much looking to the score and to the achievement in the end of the day. Meanwhile, side-scrapping definitely works. That's beautiful, and that's very, very nice. Although he's losing quite a bit of the hit points right there. 1/3, okay, quarter of the hit points is gone already, you know? Quarter of the HP gone, he will never get it back, and there is still plenty of the stuff which he needs to do. Probably at this point, obviously, he is focusing in front of himself, and he has no clue that he is going to get an extremely good achievement. Meanwhile, Arta just slapped enemies over there, and half of the hit points gone. Fellas, half of HP gone. If I would look into the start of all of this, I would definitely say that it's not going to be that epic and that amazing. Meanwhile, he's using Valentine AT. Look at this cute boy. Not peeking sideways. Yeah, using the allies as a shield, I like it. I like it a lot, fellas. I like it a lot. Meanwhile, let's pay attention. Poor Valentine, backwards to his hole to do nothing there. Unfortunate. Anyways, let's focus to the gameplay. Don't worry, darling, you should say thank you for this beautiful, magnificent mother trucker for sure. You should say thank you. Meanwhile, what is happening on the hill, fellas? Not very good things are happening on the hill. Pay attention. The billion of Matildas, Mr. Hetzer, T-3485M, Panzer, Matilda, Cheeto, Stug, M10. I mean, madness what is happening here, right? The situation is 1-8. Probably at this point this guy is thinking, you know what, noob team. I hate the weekend teams. I hate the weekend teams. The middle of the night. I decided to play one more game. This is middle of the night, and I'm having a shit team as well. Oh, and Arta is blocking, horrible. But now, let's try to focus what he is going to do. Hetzer is a tourist. I can see that he's a bit struggling for not having a turret, which I cannot blame him for. You know, it happens for the best of us. And pay attention at this situation, fellas. This situation means no one from his team can get the kill at this point. And I can promise you that. Don't worry, darling. Never, ever, ever thought that he's going to carry this game. But he's fighting. Let's see how the things will go. T-3485 is sitting in the middle of the field. Unfortunate, he is just pushing like there is no tomorrow. Unfortunately, he's missing the shot, but not much what he can do about this. And now he's thinking, what should I shoot? Should I shoot T-3485M or should I shoot Cheeto? Or should I shoot the Panzer? This is literally the practice shooting, fellas. Oh, yay, Panzer is shooting high explosives, fellas. Panzer is shooting high explosives. If I would be him, I would not even shoot this Panzer. The Panzer is just making my day significantly better looking into all of this. Boom, Panzer is dead, hashtag never lucky. Chihe is obviously missing all his shots and bouncing all his shots. Not much what he can do about that. By the way, one more thing to highlight. DVK is one of the better tier 6 tanks, which is very, very, very important to say. Meanwhile, BDR knows what he is doing. Meanwhile, Arta found the keyboard, which is extremely, extremely extraordinary thing, especially in the Himmelsdorf here. And I can tell you that he is respecting this BDR. This BDR slapped him a couple of times, so now he is definitely a bit paranoid and definitely a bit afraid of him. Meanwhile, Ikea, the last survivor in the other side, oh my bananas, the Ikea in the other side, he is getting slaughtered. Meanwhile, fellas, he's down to fartable for pretty much everything apart Matildas, and officially we are coming to 1 versus 9 situation. 1 versus 9. Okay, let's watch this. Matilda in the open field, he's saying la 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 la, never mind, he doesn't say absolutely anything, fellas. He's going straight into the garage. 8 hit points. 8 hit points. Enemies have 1,800 HP, fellas. Me, oh. Okay, I mean, style points for Mr. ELC. Meanwhile, Shitbug went out of the corner and he knows what he's doing. He has a second mark of excellence, fellas. He knows how to roll the shit with this tank, I can promise you that. Plus, on top of that, there is Art, there is BDR, there is a Stug. Oh my bananas, this looks like a game over already for VK, but you know what? Today we are looking at very, very successful players playing the game and showing the dominance over there. Let's see who will be the first gentleman who is going to make a mistake. Is it going to be BDR, is it going to be Arl, or is it going to be T10? BDR is making a mistake, Shitbug is considering peeking the corner, Shitbug is peeking the corner and he is thinking that he should buy the turret. Meanwhile, BDR has a humongous penetration and that is no bueno, but he went to the rebel, so his aim went whew in the air. Meanwhile, Arta is aiming, Arta missed their shot. Fellas, this is a zombie apocalypse. Everyone is going for this guy like there is no tomorrow and everyone is dying. Meanwhile, Stug is saying blah, 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 blah. He doesn't have enough horsepower and he failed pushing on him. And you know what? He's dead. 11 kills, fellas. There is Arta around the corner. Arta can fart this gentleman to death like there is no tomorrow, and there is Matilda, and Matilda has very, very, very strong penetration as well. But you know what? I have a feeling this Matilda won't give up anything about it. He's just simply going to make pressure. This would be my prediction. And yep, like I said, Matilda is saying, oh, it's okay. Straight to the garage he goes. Meanwhile, AMAX is pre-aimed. What to do now? The fart of the Arta is more than enough to die. And you know what? What he's doing, he's trying to craft a good angle. Unfortunately, he's failing. Meanwhile, Arta has other thoughts. Arta is saying, you know what? Maybe I can make pressure now. He's holding it, fellas. This Arta is holding it, and now he is taking a risk. Are you? Oh, yes, you are. Arta just shit his pants for sure. Now he's considering what he's supposed to do in this kind of situation. Sideways peek. Arta did not react, and 13th kill, fellas. What a bloody game. 1 versus 9. Is he going to win against Arta? Okay, he will. I mean, fellas, listen, 14 kills. You know that, I know that. Let's see how he's going to approach Arta. Whew, what a game that was. What a game that was, fellas. I'm telling you, this is... Not only this guy played extremely well, but the enemy team managed to throw this as well, you know? You need some kind of luck and skill in the same time. 30 seconds left. Where is the Arta sitting at? This is the question. Now he's trying to figure this out. What this Arta will do? Maybe I can peek sideways like this. Probably Arta isn't here. Arta is sitting here. Now he's trying to figure out what is the correct angle. Arta is pre-aimed. Fellas, M44, one of the most deadly Artas over there pre-aimed. 8 seconds left. He has no time. He needs to figure out how he can make pressure. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And he's getting the capture. Arta is saying, What a beautiful game, fellas. I think this Arta shot someone in Dansk, honestly. I think someone in Dansk just died. What a game that was. Meanwhile, fellas, let's take a second to appreciate the score. As you can see, description, nice. That's it. That's all the guy said after this game. I mean, if I would be in his place, my hands would shake, okay? And they do not shake too often. Look at this beauty. Solid Ace, Raseiniai medal, Kolobanov's medal, Paskuki, Defender, High Caliber, Spartan, Steel Wall, Top Gun. 5.9 thousand damage in the tier 6. And casual 2.3 thousand experience. No biggie. Nice. Meanwhile... Poor and fierce, antisocial human. This gentleman is a meme already of the World of Tanks community to the certain extent. So yeah, not much to say about this. Anyways, let's go to the round number 3 and let's see what do I have prepared for you. It's going to be good. Let's go. Okay, fellas. Last but not least, we have Kikas do Tomu playing with a Strv sniper Schnitzel, and he is playing in the Prokhorovka field. Fellas, this is... I mean, in my opinion, Prokhorovka is one of the hardest maps to get this medal for sure. Why am I saying so? Because the team can split up. For you to cover everything, you need either Lemming Train making a hardcore pressure like this through the middle, right, or through the 1-2 line, and no one needs to die, or I'm supposed to say no one can die over there. This is absolutely nuts. And this is going to be the longest game, but the score is nice. I know that, you know that, 14 kills. Let's see what they can do. 200 IQ player, I can see already. High explosive loaded, knocking the tree down. Not a new player in the World of Tanks, I can promise you that. He knows exactly what he is doing, fellas. And I would say this is a perfect setup over there as well. Looking into the consumables on the 6th, big repairs on 5, because you are clicking 5, or you are clicking 5, your tracks are pretty much fixed, and repair kit and the medkit on the 4th one. So I would guess we are looking into very, very, very good player play over there. Oh my bananas, look at him, even other bush. Oh yoy, this is flexing at this point. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is flexing. Now he's thinking, I needed to have this high I needed to have this high explosives loaded. Obviously not many people can hit him at this point, so he's chilling, and luckily for him Vaka had a stock gun. What stock gun means? Stock gun means he cannot penetrate him so easily, and the first kill of the game is his. Obviously he's getting spotted because probably Kirill, or I supposed to say Borat, he had CVS and optics and a lot of other stuff, right? So that is fear, and that is understandable. Once again, fellas, keep this in mind. To get 14 kills in this situation, in this side only one guy can die, and yet still he needs to claim everyone. He needs to claim everyone going. Here he needs to He needs to claim everyone. This is absolutely nuts and ridiculous to think that some people are getting the medals like this, honestly speaking. And now in this situation, this is a patience play, you know? There is nothing to do in this kind of situation. You are sitting in your triangle near the red line and you are watching Netflix. Honestly, you are enjoying or maybe scrolling the YouTube shorts or TikTok or something while nothing is happening. What to do, fellas? What to do in this situation? Nothing. You are just enjoying the weather and you are thinking what to do. And as you can see, this gentleman, he isn't even moving. He is looking into the one. Oh, mistake, zilling. Ball breaker is saying, oh, I have a lot of armor and I'm going to show the dominance. Will he high roll him? Gold loaded. He is trying to hit him. Unfortunately, he did not penetrate his shot. But maybe it's even better thing. Who knows? Maybe blind shot? Oi, fellas, this guy knows what he is doing, I'm telling you. At least looking into the play of this gentleman, he knows what he is doing. First 3.5 minutes passed. Not many things happened apart that enemies obviously lost their board, but they still have 2 spotters left. They still have AMX 3090 left and LT432. And as you can see, his team is pinging on the minimap. That means enemy light tank is here. Can he react in time? He's hitting him. Wait a second. That means no one is going to slap him and he's going to kill him, right? Okay, I see how it goes. 2 kills. Hip, hooray. Meanwhile, this Vaka is still chilling in the ditch. He is still sitting in the Echo 3 position and he is waiting for his fate, fellas. He's waiting until the Strv will claim him. Or will he? Unfortunately, missed shot, but that's not much what he can do about this. He knows there is a light tank. I think there is a chance he hit this light tank over there. Meanwhile, Vaka down to fartable cupola shot. Unfortunately, not a direct hit, but that is okay and that is fine, you know? This is like a patience game in this situation. And this is the perfect result so far. What do I mean by saying this is his team is losing, enemies are not dying. That is absolutely amazing. That is absolutely beautiful. He has plenty of the ammunition. And he's trying to hunt this light tank. And you see this pesky light tank? He is sitting somewhere over there. It is extremely annoying situation to dig him out. If I need to pinpoint exact position, I would say he's sitting right there. This is what I would say. Right there, fellas. Right there in this bush. Yep, absolutely here. Let's see, is he going to get spotted? Meanwhile, Vaka is spotted himself. Maybe he can eliminate Vaka from the game. Unfortunately, he cannot. I believe the Kikas is thinking, how unlucky can I be in this game? He's going for a blind shot and finally he's eliminating him from the game. Absolutely beautiful and absolutely amazing. By the way, the times this gentleman got spotted and he haven't been clapped is absolutely insane, to be completely honest with you. That's crazy. Light tank, was I correct? No, not really. I think I said that he would sit here and in reality he was tiny touch more in front, but not a big deal. It's completely fine. He's down to fartable and his team needs to miss their shots so he can pick it up. I mean, it's crazy. Once again, this 14 kills is insanity in my head. Truly, fellas. It is very hard. Still, I have a question. How many kills you had as a maximum? It was 13 kills, and I remember like it happened yesterday. It was Murovanka, and I was playing with a tier 10 Progetto. Obviously, the strong version of the Progetto, right? It happened probably in 2020 or 2021. It was very long time ago. And to get games like this, you need to be lucky. Meanwhile, enemy Lorraine is getting spotted. Look at this drilling. He's trying to find a good angle as well. You see this drilling, you see this scouting. He's trying to figure out where Lorraine is exactly. I can promise you that, fellas, this player is very good and he truly knows what he is doing here. Although we cannot say the same thing about his team. -6,000 hit points. Meanwhile, Mr. Chrysler is peeking through the middle, or maybe he's considering to peek through the middle. Mr. Hori is getting spotted, and he's slowly but surely trying to go in front, but unfortunately he cannot find the right angle, and he is finding the balls to push in front a bit. I mean, if you want to... No, you want to say you are going to steal this one as well? I mean, how lucky are you, you son of the banana? How lucky are you? Okay, another kill taken. 5 out of 5 kills so far. Beautiful. And what he's doing, he's being very, very patient. That is for sure. But in the same time, he's being patient and aggressive, if I can say so. And this tank can truly hit some shots, believe me. Strv is very, very nice tank, and it is capable of slapping enemies left, right, and center. Easy penetration right there if he's going to hit him. Beautiful track in the same time, right? Very, very nice. Can he penetrate him? Easy peasy lemon squeeze, especially with a gold. Someone figured out in which bush he is sitting at, but you know what? He doesn't care. He is feeling pretty well because the Chrysler cannot simply penetrate him. Chrysler cannot overmatch him, and he is saying, you know what? Next bush we go. That's it. No! Oi-oi. Oi-oi. This is risky, fellas. This is very, very risky. So he is taking the... He's taking the pretty much main spotting bush with a Strv. And now he's considering his life choices. There is a Lorraine in the other side down to Fartable, but he isn't paying attention at him, probably because he's thinking that Lorraine cannot do absolutely anything for him. And this Chrysler can spot him. Probably this is the main reason why he is focusing significantly. Don't you dare to hit Baboon. You asshole! Kikas, I hate you. You might have a great game, you might be successful, but hitting Baboon with a skill camo, this is a different type of shit. Disgusting. I am very disappointed. Fellas, I never been so disappointed in my life. Horrible. Although 7 out of 7 kills achieved and enemies are capping the base. And look at this Lorraine. Lorraine is traveling like a tourist, fellas. Okay. Not bad, and he's not getting spotted as well. Although, to be fair with you, this tank has a very nice camo. And look how he's working the bush. He's going in front of the bush to spot, and he's moving out of the bush. This is, fellas, what you are looking at. It is art. Going for a blind shots as well and everything. I can promise you that this gentleman is fluffy super unicum. Now, probably what is happening in his head, he is considering to go for a Model 1 to eliminate him from the game and go for a base defense. This is how I look into all of this. He's not even going to go to the siege mode. I can tell you that. He's going to go straight for him. Watch the... Oh, I am wrong. I am wrong, fellas. Well, hashtag never lucky. Meanwhile, his base is about to be captured. 40 seconds left, and there is Object who is going to be extremely, extremely annoying, and he will try to spot all the sniper schnitzels from here. So far, this gentleman has all kills, fellas. So far, he picked up 100% of the kills. Absolutely glorious. Well, apart that Baboon kill. For that, obviously, we are going to shit-talk him, and his ears will become red, but that is to be expected, right? Meanwhile, K91 PT is capping the base. He's trying to get as close as possible, and now he will try to farm the living crap out of him. Will he use the double bush? No, he's not bothering for a double bush, but that's to be expected. 11 out of 11 kills, fellas. 11 out of 11 kills. 6,000 damage. Impressive. Impressive if you would ask me. Meanwhile, E75, tourist, out of nowhere, through the middle. Just simply making pressure. I would not act surprised if this guy will start waiting for kills at this point, because he definitely should have a bit of the hard beak raising up and pretty much waiting until he would be able to eliminate him. Pretty much his allies definitely prepared this for him. Meanwhile, he knows the Skoda is on, he knows the Cobra is on the reload at this point, because he said that in the chat. So all he's waiting until he will be able to eliminate this E75 PT. Also, one more thing. E75 PT, E75, sorry. You see, my brain is melting looking into the game like this. Also, one interesting thing what I noticed that he doesn't have a view range in a Strv in the Prokhorovka. This is kind of a weird choice, to be fair with you, but it works. He's the one with the 14 kills, not me, right? Anyways, 2.5 minutes left. Aha, and what to do now? And what to do now? Help defend the base. Help defend the base. No, you go. And Cobra. He's pushing in front to spot for a Strv. Wow. Wow, fellas. That is absolutely insane. Also, do you see this moving and drigging, or however you would call this, whenever you cannot stay still? This is also usually a good player indication. I know it sounds weird, but this is usually the habit which very good players has. Meanwhile, he's waiting until Cobra will go and spot for him, and he's considering, does he want to shoot now? He's just shooting like there is no tomorrow. Meanwhile, the Cobra is dancing in the middle of the field, and while Cobra is taking one for the team, actually Cobra killed the guy. Now he's probably crossing his fingers to eliminate this Mr. Kunze from the game, and he's hoping that he's going to connect the shot, and he did. Beautiful. Will he ask in the chat to get the kill? Will he move in front? What he is going to do? This is the question. 14? Question mark? Not a big surprise. Not a big surprise to ask for it. Fellas, if I see the guy with, let's say, 9 kills, I am all the time... I'm not taking the kill, you know? And look at this. In this situation, he has a very, very, very nice guy with who he is playing in the matchup, right? Cobra is pretty much saying affirmative, go and take the kill. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Or is he? Or is he? This is the question. Now with a Strv truksht through the middle of the field like there is no... If Cobra would have killed him, fellas, if Cobra would have killed him, ammunition is empty. Apparently, Cobra is saying, that's it, I'm on there, I do not have shells. That's it, GG finito. So you know what that means, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? He's saying, I will take a shot. Yeah, Cobra did not mean to kill this guy. Absolutely glorious, fellas. And you know what? If I would be Baza, I would hit the Strv, and that's it. GG for a Strv. No 15 kills you, or no 14 kills you, mother trucker. Entertaining SF, fellas. That is impressive. That is impressive, and this is what I'm saying. You see what it takes for you to get this medal? That's why we do not have in tens or in hundreds of the Raseiniai medal. That's why we have pretty much in singular digital numbers, fellas, over the whole year. Absolutely insanity, if you would ask me. And you know what? I truly enjoyed making this video. I had a PP up in the air, just I haven't told you this, okay? Look at this beauty, fellas. Strv. First mark of excellence. Solid Ace, Fadin's medal, Raseiniai medal. He got Fadin's medal as well. He is out of the ammunition as well. He killed the last enemy with the last shot. Absolutely crazy. Raseiniai medal, high caliber, Top Gun, 9.1 thousand damage, 14 kills, fellas. A bit of assisting damage as well. Absolutely insanity. 1.8 base experience with a Strv. And he's being awarded by Wargaming minus 3,000 credits. You know, like Raseiniai medal wouldn't be an award on its own. What a session it was, fellas. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you had a great time yourself, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. No offense, Kikas, it was good, but you killed Baboon, so this is not the best game. The best game was that Panzer tier 6, okay? That was the best game. I just need to say that. Or Vaka Panzer, the same thing, right? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.